Hey everybody, Zach here with your weekly dose of tech. Oh yeah, guys, so I just got a new intro made, or not new, it's just an intro. It's pretty sweet, so go ahead and check it out. For today's video, we have a comparison between the Xbox Series X and S and the PlayStation 5, both the digital and disc versions. So the Xbox has a budget option, which is going to be huge for a lot of people because it comes in at $299, whereas the Series X version comes in at $499. Now that's a $200 difference, but with that $200 difference, it comes a lot of missing hardware. So the hardware in the Series S is a lot more toned down, scaled down big time. So the Xbox Series X and Series S both launch on November 10th, though the confirmed releases for the Series X start with probably the most popular, which would be Halo Infinite. So this is going to be, I believe, the next and last installment of Halo into the Halo franchise. Next we have Fable, which is going to be another installment, though it's speculated to be a remake kind of the entire series because the last Fable kind of was a failure. Though the real kicker with this is, with almost all of Xbox's titles, it seems that they are also going to be released on PC. Now the PS5's budget option comes in at $399 US, which is only $100 less than the disc version of the console, while only sacrificing not being able to use discs. So the release date for that is November 12th. Pre-orders have already started, though the confirmed exclusives are as follows. It's going to be God of War, a new installment. We really didn't get much of a look into this. Horizon Forbidden West, which is the next installment from Horizon Zero Dawn. Then we have a new Spider-Man game, which is going to be Spider-Man Miles Morales, which is going to be awesome. That game looks so cool. The soundtrack is going to be awesome, guys. The trailer was wild. I'm so excited for this one. Then we have Ratchet & Clank of Rift Apart, which is another installment of the Ratchet & Clank series. Then we have another Gran Turismo 7. Then we have a Demon Souls game, which is basically a remake of Dark Souls. Then we have a game called Sackboy. Then we have another installment to Final Fantasy, which only seems to be a PlayStation exclusive. Now on paper, the higher end models of these devices have very close specs. So the Xbox comes in at just a little more processing power with the GPU and CPU. Now for the accessories, exclusively talking about the controllers here, the Xbox has kind of copied the older generation's controller, only while adding a grip to the triggers and like a share button and an updated D-pad, which is cool and great and all, but it's not really a huge improvement. Now they do have support for their older generation controllers, so if you have a few extra laying around from when you had your Xbox One, you can use those. Or if you have the Elite Series controllers, you can also use that as well, which is kind of big because for myself, I have the Elite Series 2 controller, so now I won't feel like I wasted that $200 or whatever the price tag was for that controller, because I can now reuse it for the new Xbox. Now for PlayStation's controller, it looks like they kind of took the design or ergonomic shape of the Xbox controller while making it their own. So it looks like they took it. Hey George. That's my cat. Though it looks like they made it their own. So it kind of looks like they took everything from the older generation PlayStations and just threw it out the window while keeping some small minute details. But they've redesigned it. And this thing looks beautiful. It looks so comfortable. I can't wait to hold it in my hands and just get a feel for myself. Though they added a few new features to the controller. They added haptic feedback to the controller itself, so it feels more immersive, as well as adaptive triggers. So when you pull that arrow to shoot in a Tomb Raider game, you're gonna feel the tension of the bow within that trigger. So with the controller, it's definitely giving PlayStation the edge over Xbox because they've innovated it. They've made it better. Meanwhile, Xbox just kind of took a little thing and just tweaked it. Not too much difference there. So in my opinion, PlayStation has won this year. Though Xbox, Microsoft, there's always next time. So that's it, everybody. Thanks again for tuning in, watching till the end. If you liked what you saw here, go ahead and click that like button, click that subscribe button, and hit the little bell icon for notifications if you want to see my next video. And on that note, I'll catch you guys later. Peace!